The rain poured relentlessly that evening, tapping against the grand windows of the sprawling mansion like an ominous drumbeat. Inside, Victor Langley, a billionaire whose life had been filled with both triumph and tragedy, stared at the sleek monitor in his private study. His son, Ethan, lay in his bedroom upstairs, paralyzed from a tragic accident 2 years ago, a boy whose smile could light up the darkest room despite the cruel twist of fate. Victor had spared no expense to ensure his son's safety and comfort, but there was one fear that haunted him more than any financial risk: betrayal from the people he trusted most. It was that fear that had driven him to install hidden cameras throughout the house, a secret guardian watching over Ethan every hour of the day. Before we dive further, if you believe in kindness, second chances, and protecting those who cannot defend themselves, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel Grandma's Book. Your support helps these heartfelt stories reach more people. Victor's heart tightened every time he saw Ethan struggling to adjust to the limitations imposed by his body. The boy, only 15, had once been a whirlwind of energy, racing through soccer fields, climbing trees, and laughing so freely it could make anyone's heart ache with joy. Now, confined to a wheelchair, he depended on others for even the simplest tasks: eating, bathing, dressing. And though the mansion was staffed with a team of nannies, maids, and caregivers, Victor knew better than anyone that wealth could not always guarantee loyalty. It could, however, buy him vigilance. The maid, Cassandra, seemed devoted at first. She had been recommended by a family friend, and her resume painted the picture of a diligent, compassionate caretaker. She moved quietly through the rooms, her smile warm and reassuring, her hands gentle as she helped Ethan with his exercises. But Victor's instincts, honed over decades of navigating both business and betrayal, told him to watch closely. And that night, as he sipped his tea and scanned the live feed, his stomach twisted into knots. Through the camera lens, he watched Cassandra wheel Ethan to his bedroom. It was routine, until the camera caught a fleeting, deliberate glance toward the sideboard. Victor's eyes narrowed as he saw her open a drawer that should have remained untouched. His pulse raced. Could it be that simple care had been a facade, hiding intentions he hadn't dared to imagine? For weeks, Victor had felt a growing unease, a sense that someone inside the house harbored resentment, maybe even greed. He had tried to dismiss it as paranoia, yet the cameras told a different story. That night, the footage froze in his mind, Cassandra slipping a small envelope into her pocket, whispering words he could not hear, yet understanding all too well the betrayal unfolding before him. Victor confronted her the following morning, his voice trembling not from fear but from the overwhelming need to protect his son. "Cassandra," he said, holding back the fury he had meticulously suppressed, "I trusted you." Her eyes widened, and for a moment it seemed as though remorse might shine through, but then came the flicker of calculation, a betrayal unmasked. She admitted that she had intended to sell confidential information about Ethan's medical condition and the expensive equipment in his room, hoping to profit from the Langley fortune. The revelation was staggering, a cruel reminder that even in a world of luxury, loyalty could be bought and innocence exploited. But amidst the betrayal, a flicker of hope emerged. Victor realized that vigilance and love could still outmatch deceit. He tightened security, yes, but he also sought to teach Ethan resilience, courage, and the power of discernment. He began spending more time with his son, reading to him, sharing stories of people who overcame unimaginable odds. He even brought in a new caretaker, Julia, whose gentle patience and unyielding kindness reminded Victor that not everyone could be defined by betrayal. Ethan, for his part, responded with quiet strength. Though confined to his wheelchair, he began to smile more freely again, his laughter no longer tempered by fear or uncertainty. He learned that being vulnerable did not equate to being powerless, that love and vigilance could coexist to create a sanctuary even in a world prone to treachery. Weeks turned into months, and the Langley mansion gradually returned to a state of peace. The cameras remained, a silent guardian, but they were no longer the source of anxiety. They were a tool for protection and empowerment. Victor and Ethan found solace in their bond, discovering that even after the deepest betrayal, the human heart could heal and flourish when nurtured with patience and unwavering care. Before we close, if this story touched your heart, if it reminded you of the power of love, trust, and second chances, please engage with this video, like, comment, and share. Let the world know that even in the darkest moments, kindness and vigilance can prevail. In honor of every caregiver, every child who faces challenges, and every person who has ever felt betrayed but chose to rise above it, may we remember that love, courage, and vigilance can transform even the hardest trials into stories of hope.